Good morning, class. Today we're working on Math Unit 2, Lesson 2, Remembering, and we're doing adding and subtracting mixed numbers like we reviewed yesterday. We also have a word problem where you are subtracting mixed numbers and you need to borrow. Numbers 5 and 6, we have to estimate the difference and find the actual difference, and then you are reviewing what you did yesterday when you're writing a fraction as a decimal on numbers 7 through 10. You can also put a line through the stretch you're thinking, which is number 11, and we're going to work on just numbers 1 through 10 today. Number 1 through 3, we'll go ahead and do let's do number 3 together. Number 3 says 9 2/3 plus 5 7/10. And here we have to get a common denominator, and it's quick and easy just to multiply by each other in this case. And you can multiply the top and bottom by 3 to get 30 for your denominator, and you can multiply the top and bottom by 10 to get 30 for your denominator up here. And now we have 9, our whole number stays the same, and 2 times 10 is 20 over 30, and then we have 5, and 7 times 3 is 21, and 10 times 3 is 30. Now we can go ahead and complete our addition. 20 plus 21 is equal to 41, and your denominator, is 30, and 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Well, you can see here this fraction is an improper fraction, meaning the top is larger than the bottom. So the numerator is larger than the denominator. So from this, we have to take one whole out, and one whole would be 30/30ths. And so we know 30 can go into 41 one time, so we're going to add that 1 to our whole number. So our whole number becomes 15. And when 30 goes into 41, we are left with a remainder of 11. And so we have 15 and 11/30ths. Our denominator stays the same. So 15 and 11/30ths. Number 4 is a word problem, and it says Tanner earns 5 credits while playing on a math review website. He uses 2 4/15 credits while reviewing fractions. How many credits does he have left? And so this is going to be a subtraction problem where you're going to have to set it up. He has 5 credits, and from those 5 credits, he uses 2 4/15. And so this is a problem where you're going to subtract to find out what is left. And you can see here we have 5 as a whole number and no fraction with it, so we're going to have to borrow. 5 will become a 4. And we're going to look at the bottom number here, the denominator down here, to see what our one whole that we took out is going to be written as. And we're going to write that one whole as 15/15. So we have a common denominator. And then we can go ahead and complete our subtraction problem. 15 minus 4 is equal to 11, and our denominator stays the same, 15th. And 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So he has 2 11/15 credits left. 2 11/15 credits left. If we look down to number 5 and 6, we have number 5, which is a subtraction problem, and number 6, which is an addition problem. And remember, when we're estimating, we're trying to decide, we're going to round to the nearest number. So if I have the number 15 and 5/6, which I have here, I know that 15 and 5/6, if I look at the fraction 5/6, that's almost 1. So this whole number is going to round up, and it's going to be 16. When I look at the second number here, which is 2 1/5, if I look at the fraction 1/5, I know that 1/5 is really close to 0. So I'm going to just leave this one, round down, and leave this one at 2. So my estimation equation is just 16 minus 2 equals 14. And that's all we do for our estimates. And you can look at number 6 and you'll do that one on your own. But then when I have the estimate, I'm going to write it down here for you. 16 minus 2 equals 14. When I have the word difference here, which is the second piece of number 5 and number 6. We have difference, and also we have sum, because this is an addition problem. But difference, you're going to actually complete the problem. And so you need to add, or subtract, 15 and 5/6 minus 2 and 1/5. Here we're going to need to get a common denominator, and with 6 and 5, I'm going to use the denominator of 30. I'm going to multiply them by each other. So I'm going to take the bottom one, I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 6, and the top I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 5. And now I have 15, and 5 times 5 is equal to 25 over 6 times 5, which is equal to 30. And here I have 2, and I have 6. 1 times 6 is equal to 6, and 6 times 5 is equal to 30. And now I can complete my subtraction problem. 25 minus 6 is equal to 19. My denominator stays the same at 30. And 15 minus 2 is equal to 13. And so my answer is 13 and 19/30. And numbers 7, 8, 9, and 10 are just a review of what you did yesterday. Check out that work if you need some notes to see what you did yesterday, and you can also refer to yesterday's video. Please make sure that you take a picture. Make sure that the picture is readable, okay, that I can see it clearly. Attach it to your assignment and upload it in on Teams. Thank you.